Welcome to another edition of 3 Minutes with Mike, a teaching ministry of the Chester First Baptist Church, and I'm Mike Fogerson, the lead pastor. You know, in different sporting events, there are warning clocks, there are warning signs. In baseball, there's a 7th inning stretch. In basketball, there is a shot clock. In football, there's a 2-minute warning. I wonder if we're experiencing those types of warnings right now. You know, COVID has cleaned our clock, it's crashed our economy, it's contributed to the overall turmoil of our time, but in terms of lives lost, compared to other pandemics throughout the human history, COVID is a AAA team at best. Yes, it's killed more than 300,000 Americans with a global loss of life somewhere above 2.5 million. Every person who dies without Jesus represents a tragedy. But that was the truth even before COVID, and it'll be the truth after COVID is under control. We've been told that there would be pestilences in the end times by Jesus. He tells us in Gospel of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11, that there will be earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and fearful events, and great signs from heaven. COVID is the opening act, but it's not the headliner. But it's coming. For years, strong pulpiteers have warned about a coming civil unrest, societal upheaval, and a shaking of our entire culture. The death of George Floyd unleashed a tsunami of rioting and looting and arson and violence that has drug on into the longest period of civil unrest in U.S. history. People are leaving our cities en masse. But then again, what we've seen so far is not the main event, but rest assured, it is coming. Our economy has experienced its own shaking with more than 70 million new claims for unemployment filed last year, and more than 10 million American households are in danger of being evicted because they can't make rent. Now that the federal moratorium on evictions has been ruled unconstitutional, we are likely to see evictions and the homeless increase at a breakneck pace. Now, it's not bad as it's going to get, but it is coming. The nightmare we witnessed in Texas last month with the collapse of their power grid, their busted water pipes, empty store shelves, really gives us a glimpse into how crazy things can get in just a matter of a few days. You see, the fiasco in Texas isn't the main event, but the main event is coming. Now, if the coming big event, the end time scenario, was a maternity room, the vast majority of Americans don't realize just how close the contractions are together. You see, for decades, the American people have suffered, we haven't really suffered any serious consequences for our self-destructive behaviors, or our dismantling of our religious heritage, or the canceling of our Christian roots. And we believe that the party can just continue indefinitely. But the day of reckoning is upon us, and what can be shaken will be shaken. Governments will be shaken, cultures will be shaken, economies, infrastructure, centers of power, health. There will be a whole lot of shaking going on, just like the word said. The Bible says in the book of Hebrews chapter 12, all that time his voice, or Jesus' voice, shook the earth. But now he's promised, once more I'll shake not only the earth but also the heavens. The words once more indicate the removing of what can be shaken, that is, created things, so that what cannot be shaken may remain. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful, and so worship God acceptably with reverence and with awe, for our God is a consuming fire. Do not listen to those who would have you believe that our current problems are only temporary. Ignore the folks that say that we'll enter into a golden era of peace and prosperity. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it isn't going to happen. God will soon stop warning us that the end is near. Soon the shot clock will stop being kept. Soon we won't get any more 2-minute warnings. God will soon stop warning us that the end is near, and when the warnings stop, we'll enter into the most painful chapter of not only American history, but human history that we've ever known. Judgment You better believe it. It is coming. If there's ever been a time that we need to talk to people we love about God, man, right now is the time. This isn't a drill. We're starting a new teaching series this weekend at CFBC. The series is called How to Talk to People About God. We'd love to help give you some pointers and some tips to help develop some habits that can help you have the conversation. So join us this weekend. You can do it either in person, Saturday night at 5 p.m., Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. You can also join us online on this very page, on our Facebook page. You can support this ministry with your prayer and with your giving. You can give right here, confidently and safely and securely on our website. You can give online. Make sure you like and follow us on our Facebook channel, and follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Chester FBC. You can get a weekly podcast on our YouTube channel. There's an archive of our worship services. There's special music on there. There's bonus content. There's a lot of really good stuff on our YouTube channel, so I would encourage you to go there, like, follow, and subscribe. Hey, we hope we see you this weekend at CFBC, a community church. You'll find a group of people there who are just as messed up as you are. And you need to know what that vision is for that group of people. We're here to love God, love people, and live like Jesus. God bless you.